Hey guys, Joel Pal Brian. After coffee number 3, it's time to slip out here a bit.
Automatic
Ooh,
stabilization on. Throttle active.
Coming out. Oops, wrong way. All right, taking advantage of the cloud deck. Coming out. Hey, don't run into me.
16.6 volts.
Taking off. Well, I got to remember that this will stall. How you doing, guys? It's your old pal Brian. I don't know what day it is, but it's sometime here in January.
15.4 volts.
Not exactly certain when. But I'm out at the old flying club with Eric and Dan this morning. We've been talking about how lovely our new club board is. For reals. So I'm glad to see that.
15.5 volts.
Let me see if I can keep the water off of my lens. I'm taking the 360 cam up, which kind of scares me because I ain't got but one. Although I just did notice that Kodak sells a version of this. All right, for about 150 bucks. So if I drill this,
14.9 volts.
it will hurt my feelings for show. But our friends at Kodak have made a version of this. Tundra, stay away from the dark side of the field. So happy Friday to all you maniacs out there. I hope all is well with you.
Volts.
I tore some of my pluck foam out of here because I was foolish enough not to remember to bring some pluck foam that I'd actually set aside for this purpose.
Volts.
Probably this afternoon what I'm going to do is, gotta give it some gas now, is, yeah, here's the story. Walter is the guy that sold me the Tundra parts on RCG. He did a great job, but I made a mistake. I didn't be specific about how I needed the rear attachment point for my
14.7 volts.
drone struts, and as such, I don't have anything to attach it to because it got yanked out when I screwed up with my airplane. So with that said, and I contacted him back and he ghosted on me. What a shame. You know, that's kind of a shitty way of doing business. I come from a universe where you'd say, yeah, I can't help you, man. I threw that part away. But I'm a little disappointed in that, but
14.9 volts.
that's what people do these days, so what are you going to do? It was my mistake anyway. I should have been very plain that I wanted that part. So, he did give me the front attachment point, and I'm going to be able to modify that so I can make this thing a water plane again. So for that, I'm grateful.
14.4 volts.
I don't know when you're supposed to land these things, so. What's the math? 4 times 3.3 is what? We'll just go ahead and bring her down anyway. Landing! That was a plop. Plop. Clear. All right, I'll be back up in the air. And I'm back. It's funny, I listen to YouTube influencers and they speak about themselves in the royal we, which I always find funny because it's
Telemetry recovered.
just them. You know, it's just them. It's just me. Taking off. How am I going to get myself on video if I don't charge myself?
If you hit yourself, please, I want to see the video.
You know, I secretly kind of want that to happen. I mean, because I got that camera on there.
I know. I see the short can.
But I mean, I have it on the plane. I have it on the airplane.
Every time I look at you, your lips are moving. What are you saying?
Can you see it? I have it on the airplane.
Oh yeah, I see it on the wing.
Yeah, that's 20 bucks. It's the best fucking 20 bucks you'll ever spend. If you kill it, who cares? So I video from where I'm standing on my dork cam.
So then you fly it to yourself. Hi, Mom.
That's exactly what I do, and it's joyful. Yeah, it's awesome. It's not 1080p, although it says that it'll run it up to 1080p.
720.
So it's 720, and they use the term that it's interpolated. So it interpolates
software driven
to 1080, but it's really not bad video for what you get, and the thing probably weighs 8 grams. So I get all that video, and I put it on the YouTubes.
Cool.
And they sell it at Amazon. So when I'm on the road, and that little
buy another.
well,
Yep.
because they do die in about a year, that little 1-cell battery shits the bed. So it's nice to have it. The one you want to see is the puddle star behind me. Look over on the table. Hell yeah, twin engine bitches. I love that thing.
Oh yeah, I see this. The last one.
Yep. I love it. Edge.
Yeah, he's got that stuff. We call that door cam. We're doing that in the 30. And now he's got the shot back in the 60.
Do I have a timer? Oh, 1 minute and 49 seconds. That's awesome. I've had a lovely morning so far. Dan is such a nice guy. Good to see Eric. We're mourning. Sorry, guys. We're mourning somebody who hasn't passed yet, and it's Don Lowe. Don Lowe's just about 100 years old, and he is a stalwart out here at the club and has been in RC since the 1850, and just a lovely old man, and he's in palliative care over at the hospital, and they're expecting him to pass in the coming days, and I wish him a speedy and pain-free journey on the way out. Gonna miss him. Gonna miss him.
seconds.
Yeah, so today we're doing shift.
20 seconds.
Alrighty.
10, 9,
Landing.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Throttle hold.
That'll do it. Back in a bit, guys. Hello, everybody. Hey, Eric, what's today's date?
Today's the 19th, I do believe.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Today's the 19th of January. I have 68 days until I leave.
Well, we'll see you what, 2 or 3 more times between now and then?
I hope a little bit more.
I would too.
Look at the weather next week. Have you looked?
I know it's fixing to get cold this weekend.
But the next week,
I don't know. I'll look.
it may be in the 80s.
Really?
Shit you not.
Wow.
Throttle active. Throttle active.
Okay. Let's see if I got this thing going. Alrighty. Have I got control surfaces, Eric? Alright. Taking off. What a lovely little airplane. My credentials are jamming up into my radio, damn it. I love it when it's a rare occasion. See that cloud deck out there? Love it.
11.8 volts.
Yeah, what I might do here in a minute as the clouds will come up, I might take the 360 cam for one more fly. And if I don't murder it, I'll call that a day.
11.6 volts.
It's going to sound a little crappy, but I love it when it's just me and Eric and now Dan out here. It's just so nice. There's no drama. There we go. Love Insta Trim. Eh,
11.5 volts.
try that. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't have a differential thrust or anything like that set up, and I'm not going to do that. I just like flying the thing.
11.3 volts.
Yeah, I need to fly the Tundra with the Instacam one more time.
Coming out.
All right.
Have brakes? I don't have brakes on mine. Everything's wide open. No extra.
11.4 volts.
Who's calling me? Puddle Star.
Eleven point three volts. 11.3 volts.
Yeah, it doesn't make a bunch of noise anymore when you fly it.
Low battery.
Oh, there we go.
11.1 volts.
Landing! That was fun. Yeah, let's take up,
Throttle hold. Throttle hold.
we'll take the Tundra up one more time with cam.
11.3 volts. Telemetry lost.
What do you say we do one more? Of the Tundi fly. Coming out. Yeah, for that ball light screws me up.
16.6 volts. Throttle active.
So I can fly down to about 14. You need to remember that. Taking off. Yeah, not going to be doing any loops.
Telemetry lost. 14.9 volts.
Oh,
Telemetry recovered.
Holy crap, what's going on with you?
14.7 volts. .2 volts. RSSI low.
I don't know.
.7 volts.
Yeah, it might be a little nose heavy because I intentionally placed the battery much more forward. But I can't tell because of the stabilizer that I cheat with. My wind abatement stabilizer. You know one thing though, you got to give it gas if you're going to be turning.
6 volts.
Behind you.
No worries.
I'm gonna watch.
Perfect. Okay. Sun's coming out. And that creates a problem for me.
14.7 volts.
Keep that hat brim down there real nice.
Fourteen point seven volts.
Landing.
15.1 volts.
That's better. Clear.
Throttle hold.
Perfect. Probably could have flew another 5 minutes. Clear. Just gonna take Tundi up without the 360 cam since I was able to get it up there and not murder it. We're gonna just stay to the left of coming out to the left of fucking ball of light. So yeah, probably this afternoon I'll have the float bracket built for that, and we'll be done with it. And I think I'll take the wheels off of this, and this will be married to the water. Got a bunch of extras. Got 2 wings for it. They're the wrong color, but who cares? And another motor, which gives me a total of 3 motors for the damn thing.
Volts.
Tundra. Little loop. Well, that thing loves 4S.
15.5 volts.
I mean, loves it. Yeah, I need to treat myself to a new one of these. They're only like 250 bucks to the door. But I'm never home. Today marks 67 days, or 67 or 68 days until I hit the road. Yeah, something like that. It ain't gonna be long.
14.6 volts.
I think I need to keep the center beep in here so I don't friggin' stall the thing. Tundra.
15.3 volts.
just all kinds of power at 4S. Really, it makes you mad at 2S or 3S. Landing.
15.4 volts.
Taking off. Okay, douchebag, let's fly low enough to stay out of the sun. There we go. Shout outs. The Riviera Rowdies. The Rivera Rowdies. The Rowdies.
14.8 volts.
Hope you guys are keeping warm up there. Captain Crunch, you are a stalwart. It's just wonderful having a BS session with you. Offline. Yeah. Fun stuff, man. Man, I always say this, if everybody has cool stories. I'm telling you, everybody. I've met some boring ass people before, and they've had some cool stories. I think everybody should write a diary, and the beginning of the diary should start out with, "Dear Diary, you're not going to believe this shit." Yeah, it's fun. Life is cool. It's what you make of it. Whoop. I tell you what, that was a fun flight. It's just us out here. Oh, it's so cool.
15.4 volts.
Clear.
Throttle hold.
According to my battery indicator, I could probably fly that joker for another 20 minutes.
I'll hold it. You get it.
And I'm back. Need to find my sunglasses. Our steel roof sweats and it leaks. Hand catch it, hand catch it.
Throttle active.
No, something's wrong.
Taking off.
So
What
frustrated right now.
what ain't it doing?
So you take off and it flies like it's nose heavy.
And
then it levels out
uh-huh.
and then she's pulling down.
Huh.
And it's like you can't be both.
Okay, so it starts out,
It flies a little bit like it's tail heavy.
okay.
And then if you let go of the stick, it slowly will level out. And then next thing you know, it's grossly pulling down.
Huh.
You give it any power and she pulls back up.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is very
That's
weird.
CG. There's something wrong with
Yeah,
CG.
that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Who's down there at the other end?
Al Marin, but he's not flying.
I saw that.
So we both came across the same idea.
Oh, what a glorious morning. Edge. I see my buddy, shout out to George, has not been flying his Ultrix. Of course, you hadn't been flying anything, you've been sick. Holy crap. Congratulations for not dying. And I mean that. And it's interesting because the COVID virus that you picked up, George, is a highly watered down version of the original ones. When it first happened, my neighbor across the street got it. He fell. My other neighbor, a longtime friend of mine who's 20 years his junior, went to help him get up before they called the ambulance, and he got it. Neighbor A, who got COVID first, and this is during the first, bit of COVID, he died. And then the other neighbor who helped the neighbor A, neighbor B, when he got it, he almost died. And then a year later, 2 doors down from me, I see a shadow.
Coming out.
Come on out. I'm out the way.
Let's try this again. I moved the battery slightly forward.
I'm gonna see if I can get video of your plane, so just ignore me.
Okay. See the way she's pulling down now?
Yeah. I wish you had instant trim like I do, and I'm not just deviling you. It'd just be nice to get it in trim.
Oh, it likes that.
So the battery
Look at this, Cam.
battery
Look at
further
my
back.
hands. That's the way you want the plane to fly, dude.
So what was it, battery?
I slid the battery about half its length forward.
Yeah, I remember Dan saying that it liked being all forward, but he's probably like me. Once you get it flying, you're like, oh, it flies, great, and then that's it.
So fly this way it is.
Yeah. What does Charlie call it?
Kind of like women.
What does Charlie call it? Trim to fly. That's what he calls it.
All right, I'm going to go around. I want you to fly it.
It's like marriage. It's all what you get used to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, if you notice, I'm not like punching it. I'm flying it as gentle as I can. That's the way you want to fly it. But you see the way she dog walks? Goes right through.
I love these things.
Be gentle with it. The battery is not fully attached. Okay? Let's see what we got here. We'll put another piece of tape on it. The battery only had a minute, so let's put another battery on. You had the battery on.
30 seconds.
I think I'm just going to fly my batteries out and call it a morning. I even slip home and land in.
20 seconds. Throttle hold.
I might slip home and do that modification for that thing if my neighbor's up and around. All right, boys. I'll see you in just a moment. And I'm back. Let's take Puddle Star for a fly, huh? Oh shit, that was good.
12.5 volts.
Dan, I'll stay out of your way.
Throttle active. Throttle active.
Okay, so
Hanging on.
If she looks like she's barely pulling up, so give her one of those flicks. Get the nose down. Stay away from those trees.
Trees bad.
That was a really good save, man.
Stay out of them fucking trees. Trees bad.
12.1 volts.
Eric, is anybody flying behind us?
Yeah, he's coming up he's at around 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I hear him
Makes
out
the
there.
turn.
How you doing,
The
Mr.
bird flies through, of course.
Mr. Crow?
But what do you think, Dan? Is she any better than she was? Or?
See what I
I
got?
see, yes. So do this.
11.9 volts.
Tell me you need a little more. Just tell me more or less. You gotta give her enough power, though. Notice she's got like 110%. Maybe your elevator. That's part of the problem.
11.8 volts.
Yeah, on this particular plane, very little expo, no bumping things up. You should be flying at high rate. You should be pumped in. You are.
11.7 volts. Trim center. Eleven point four volts.
We're doing this so that you can fly. That's we want you to be talking. I will adjust for what you're saying. Pulling up, I'll trim it. Pulling down, I'll trim it. You tell me, but you got to be thinking out loud. All right, we're coming out here.
I'm going to go ahead and bring it in because I want you to enjoy
Sounds good.
trimming that bitch out. Because you're right. If you call it out, Dan, as you're flying, you're like, man, I don't think that bitch is right.
Yeah. I can't help you unless
But you got to be
talking.
specific. All right, enjoy. That was fun.